Traveler, you've come.
Wait, this sounds like
It is as you say. The commission this time around is a.
Huh? What?
Not long ago, we received word that a section of the.
Contaminated? You mean?
I don't know about the specifics. The Avidia Forest inhabit. That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation. Even if all you.
This is forest business. This is where you've been, Tignari? That's...
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Tignari, everything's... Am I going to die? And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her Tignari. I heard that people turn into birds after they die.
What happened? Tignari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Really? Then, can you keep the thing about the toy a secret?
No can do.
Oh.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy.
I don't know either. Mom's been telling it's different from before. After I got out,
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, Traveler, Paimon.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my...
I gave him some antipyretics. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest, but I only said that to comfort. His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his...
What do we do? Mr.
If memory serves, a plant called Vasanti grass can help soothe them. A small number grow in arid deserts. They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidia. I'll ask the caravans. Go find
All right.
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you two are also here?
Yep. Is it a new...
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, the only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome.
We feel the same...
All right. Let's contact the caravans first. There's no time to waste. We have to... Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have...
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Closed? Now that's odd.
It's a long story. Some of our goods were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although our caravans had to pull together Mora to afford those parts. Now that they've been lost, we'll likely come up short this trip. All the merchants talked it over and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory. Until this plan takes effect, none of us can privately sell anything.
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, raising prices won't solve anything.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we asked around and apparently we can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated region. How many people were there in total? Were they not affected?
That crook came from the contaminated region.
No people?
Even if I tell you, you might not believe me.
What the heck? The Avidia Forest has...
To be honest, it came out of nowhere. We were all shocked by the time...
I see. If we help you retrieve your stolen goods...
Oh, but of course, not only that, but you'll become one of our...
Enough. Tell me something that's actually useful.
Maybe one. If you're interested, you can go and talk to them.
All right. We'll go and...
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple inquiries. It turns out that many others have also been. However, the crab only seems to be interested in machine. A caravan carrying a large amount of Mora had an Whatever the case, that thing is a...
That mechanical crab is fast. 10 of us might not even be able to take that thing head on. Didn't the academia ban research on mechanical life? Our salaries even got slashed because of it. Who would have...
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies lately. We don't normally see the mechanical crab, and it only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs.
You haven't tried capturing?
We have, but it's... However, we did unexpectedly learn it apparently lives in the deepest part of the... Once its stash grows large enough, it moves...
How are things?
We learned of its behaviors, but much... Assuming normal operational status. If I were its owner, but it only goes after mechanical
Right.
So, you all found...
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I keep them on me at all. Oh, are you planning...
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate change. Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition. It lives in the... If we have said components, we can lure it... well, chatting like this won't...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back...
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have other uses for... We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for.
Oh, yeah. No problem at all.
I'll have to decline that offer. Once it appears, capture it.
Don't worry, we're
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the good...
Then let's get to it.
Okay. We'll start from here. This sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with...
The sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Why did it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry.
All right, it's moving again. Did you hear some... Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking...
It looks strong. Be careful. Propagate!
Incoming! Hey! Shadows of fate!
As one with wind and cloud!
Fate is upon you! Cut to the chase!
Just try to escape this time, you nut... Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it. Where are you...
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the... I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
It reacts.
We can't be certain yet. It's exciting.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large... If we charge straight in... Well, I've been studying this contaminated region.
Paimon gets it now.
It doesn't have to. As long as it isn't... I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us.
It seems...
Listen to me. Wait for us here. We'll be back soon, if you're still... I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retreat. We should return, but
These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back! Thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay. Don't worry about the price.
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here.
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts?
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder.
Noted. Thank you all.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the
Oh! Hi there, Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to...
No need. A precise dosage is required this time.
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot. That's wonderful! Oh yeah. He asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you.
It's nothing. Did you prepare the trap?
Of course I did. Are you...
Yes. We're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its... I'm leaving everything to you.
Huh? But
Many things are learned by doing. And once they've been done, you'll realize they weren't as deal with problems as you yourself...
That's right! You'll do... All right. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you said, let's return and find that crab.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the crab? Did it secretly scuttle away?
The traps weren't You honored our agreement and waited here until... As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us... I want to see what happened there.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like... really...
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental...
How do you know
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive. From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are...
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
I can't confirm that right now, but let's take another look around and see if we can...
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of...
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line. Some animals have keen awareness. They sense...
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, climate, temperature, humidity, this equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment... If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However,
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is... That's about it for the investigation. Environment, no wind. Target parameters, normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and...
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, if we want to permanently eradicate the contamination... That's right.
Huh? The mechanical...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, get rid of them quickly. Don't let them...
The wind knows me.
Don't blink! Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help! Terminate!
Speed of light. Hey! With sword comes shadow. Delve into destiny.
Scatter! Propagate! Into the wind. Spare me.
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Don't worry, we took care of him.
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical... Do you know what's inside the forest? I just came here to pick herbs. I gotta get out of here. Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to... no wonder the academia wanted to completely ban...
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the... We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will... So you think you did a good job and what...
It's so hard to
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, that's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. And also, how do you...
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand.
It seems like it possesses limited help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As it's getting late, so let's set up... Hey, over here! Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up! Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh. Any particular...
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a
I'm not expecting that much. Just... That's right. You can use their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame.
Traveler, Tignari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaf. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they... Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go... Oh, you found some already.
Hey! Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing... I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is one reason.
It looks really...
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight.
We need lookouts?
Yes, even though most animals fled because of... It's settled then. I'll set up some pest... Have a good night.
Paimon's getting sleepy. It's been a while since we camped out. This feels like when we just started adventuring together.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially used 2 of my home... Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, it was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell... My suspicion is less a ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any... Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves... They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical life form that could... However... No matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that in their pursuit to discover the differences between... The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers at... It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together. and supported one another. So to me, all life is important. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be by placing yourself above other life forms. Really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help, you're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running... All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and the night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night. Don't worry. Paimon will be sure.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Me too. The farther in we go, the closer.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling device.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fight!
All right. Let's meet back. All right. It's about time the effects of the ley lines will all try to conserve as much... As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Don't blink!
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Hey! Cut to the chase! Decided by destiny!
Into the wind.
Shadows of fate!
Propagate!
With sword comes shadow!
Spring forth!
Incoming! Hey! Fate is upon you!
Clouds high, the birds call! One with nature!
It stopped here!
Upon closer inspection, the ley line energies are also stronger here. Ready yourselves.
Time to go.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here! They make this place their lair!
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Let me scry!
Can't see?
Into the wind! Germinate!
Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Delve into destiny! What is this?
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device. It's extracting energy. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences?
It's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see. Paimon doesn't—
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which may cause it. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
Wait! You're also vulnerable! We're staying! We can't leave you!
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit here...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful, and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn, why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. Almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place with the file room will definitely give us some clues. So let's... Keep up.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording.
Tape record?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into it. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't...
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. It goes in there. Ah, okay.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient Oh? You're also quite happy. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make I'll use mechanical organs and electric current. Inspiration from the ruins. When you can understand our language and live among us, it's fine. You will understand.
Karkata is the mechanical, and that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something.
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students
Oh!
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people always that isn't important. Pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Look, look! Paimon found a date is written on it.
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult. All right, there you go.
Water entered the Keela and caused it to short. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence? Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken...
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be... The writing is sloppy. Perhaps there's also an undated tape in the wrong...
Maybe Karkata helped...
It's hard to say.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a... When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command. That is a very dangerous thing. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's... They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities. But I've never... You are my finest success. But even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute... Karkata. I wish you could speak to me. Yes. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here... of course my art decides to act up now. Why did... Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the Shut it off! If we let them reach... Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor. In the end, it's just like the Academia said. I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able...
I see. So the ley line after Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts.
Paimon understands. Then...
Because Karkata is structures similar to living organisms, the ability to cry and laugh, and capacity for independent thought. To Abatui, perhaps only by building such a machine could he have... But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead... Karkata can't speak.
What is that?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, we have a more... First, let's find the control unit for the... More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Propagate! Scatter!
Decided by destiny.
I'll uproot you!
As one with wind and cloud!
With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
Can't see?
Spring forth!
Let me scry. Don't blink.
Enshroud! Let's nip that in the bud.
Written in the stars. Nowhere to hide.
Propagate! This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should without an external force damaging the ley... Oh, but...
collecting parts because it...
Khaenri'ah is unable to understand the However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned. It's true that Khaenri'ah isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts.
Yes, but the important thing is that no one knows how this thought came to be. If it really is as we've predicted, this research...
Khaenri'ah? Khaenri'ah? Can you hear Paimon? Tignari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. Nor has it... It's a miracle that it managed to hang on. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut... Let them... be alone. The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluent... Moving on, those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement. According to the Academia's policies, research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take... Although we've stopped the source of the effluence... Listen... The Traveler hasn't rested very... Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then get some sleep. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical...
All right. Then... way. So the contaminated region turned out to be a ley line.
I see. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from... This is the stipulated reward.
Is Khaenri'ah going to be... It's already damaged, but... Oh! Then how about we... Paimon really wants to go right now, but... Alright then! We'll find Tignari tomorrow.
Keep your voice. The Lilac Daphne, a Daphne of the extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against Pisces.
Khaenri'ah?
Oh, I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but you're...
You didn't
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine. I suppose I wasn't clear. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policy. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Khaenri'ah. We then buried Abatui together. I'm not with the Academia. So what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the... All life brought forth in this world has meaning. And Khaenri'ah is no exception. If it...
Wait, you just said life form?
The possibility exists, is all. Abatui only left behind a small, maybe a conflict between... From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Khaenri'ah is a real life form. By the way, I'm not interested, but as things stand now, what do you think? When people at the Academia included me in I have zero interest in group photo. After coming back yesterday, I looked...
Yeah.